What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another episode of Taylor's Grand Adventures. So, over the last week or so, I just ended up finding out Cali was real expensive, and I had to rush back to Oklahoma for financial reasons just to, have the best chance to be able to continue on the channel. So, I will be getting, I have some great video for out here in Oklahoma that I will be posting soon. Tell me what you guys think of the earbuds. Today's the most recent video that I have recorded with it, so tell me if you can hear me a lot better. But I'm also turning this phone sideways because I'm going to be getting a selfie stick, and I want to know if this is better for viewing purposes for people. So let me know in the comments below. But without any further ado, let's get into what this is all about. Today, I wanted to do a video for my brother, Tyler. It is both his birthday and the day that he is overseas with the military protecting our country. So I wanted to give him a shout out and thank him for his service. If you guys see this video, can you go ahead and say thank you for your service down in the comments? And honestly, for every other military member, past and present, that has served, anyone who's getting ready to serve or go overseas, I want to thank you guys for your service too, and just let you know how much it means to people like me who are pursuing a dream, and just knowing that you guys keep the country free so that I have the opportunity to do stuff like this, that means so much to me. Military runs through my family. Both my mother and father were in the military. My uncles have been in the military. My grandfather on both sides in the military, so it runs real deep. With that being said, I'm right across the street from Tinker Air Force Base, excuse me. I don't have any military ID, so I won't be going on base, and I don't know what the rules are. I doubt I could actually record a video on the base anyway. Anyway, I'm walking right along. This is one of my favorite spots, Tyler. This is where I wanted to show you when you get the opportunity to come back, so you make sure you make it home safe, so that I can show you this in the future, because this is probably one of my best spots for, when this ain't far from where I was living, and honestly, this is, whenever I was dealing with some stuff, or, struggling, trying to think of my next move and stuff, this was kind of a common area for me. I'll show you exactly where I would sit and think in a little bit, a little further down here. But I figured, I wanted to do a better video for you to thank you for your service, because I had some other things in mind, but I guess this one relates to me more personally than anywhere else I could have taken you, so I guess this is the most appropriate spot to be coming, and I'll show you there. This is a really cool spot. Maybe you can take the wife and kids out here in the future, but like I said, I just thought this was an important video to get out, because my brother's overseas, like I said, with the military protecting our country. I don't know the extent of what he's dealing with or what he's going to deal with, and I don't think that's, I don't know how much of that he can disclose to me when it gets to that point. But regardless of what's going on, I know that, it takes a lot of nerve for you to go overseas, and, I'd like to think that, had I went to the military, that I would have been able to do that, but I don't know. Looking at it now, I feel like I can see, how much has got to go through your head in a spot like that. Just the thought of you going over there, obviously that scares me, but I know the strength of your will, and I know that you won't let anything stop you. And so I want you to remember that the whole way, is that don't let anything stop you, because I know you're capable of great things, and your family is the most important thing. Make sure you come home to them, those kids, man. But like I said, it's a great honor to be your brother, and to know that you're another person in the history of this country that has fought to defend. And I don't want to get into, guys, if you can please be respectful and not get into any type of political thing about the military, just because I have my opinions about the wars that we've been in as well. But that has nothing to do with the men and women that stand on the lines for our country. That has to do with the people who are in charge and don't actually see any battle. So due to any decisions they make, they don't have to pay the repercussions. So please don't take out any bad decisions that they make on our military troops. Remember that, you know, most of them joined with good thoughts and intentions. And I think it's really important that as a country we realize that, because I've seen people who are military be torn down over, you know, people's opinions of wars that we've been in and stuff like that. But that has nothing to do with them, you know. They join, especially most of them at a young age, because of the reasons of defending their country and being able to stand, you know, all there's a lot of, you know, pride to it. It's not, they don't see any what we might see as, you know, dark sides to it, or don't realize it, whatever. And I'm not trying to go one way or another. I'm not trying to, you know, put anything into it, because like I said, the important part is that if it wasn't for those guys and girls, those, you know, those military members doing what they did, honestly, this country would not be as free as it is. And yeah, our country has some problems, but still, you know, I get to walk down the street with a phone in my hand recording videos because that's something that I'm passionate about in this country. So as much as, you know, there are problems with it, I have a lot of freedoms, and you know, I'm eternally grateful. And obviously, why do I have those freedoms? Well, I have those freedoms because of the people in the military, you know, going and fighting for it. And thankfully, you know, keeping the battles out of America, which I could only pray to continue. But we're almost there. I'm going to be wrapping up this video in a little bit. That's enough about that stuff, obviously. You know, I just wanted to throw that out there so that, you know, people remembered to appreciate the people who are, you know, who serve for the right reasons, basically. And what they had to deal with, what their families had to deal with, especially, you know, unfortunately the lost ones that didn't come back. So anyway, like I was saying, I'm about to be wrapping up this video in a little bit here, Tyler. I just wanted to show you again the area that I like to hang out in, where I tend to think, and there's a nice little statue area down here as well. It's kind of the end of Tinker Diagonal, or Tinker Air Force Base, I'm sorry. There's a Tinker Diagonal is right around here. It's a street, if you guys were wondering why I kept saying that. But anyway, as you guys can see the base over there. So it's, you know, it's a big base compared to what I've been around. I'm a little northern boy, or old northern boy, you know, from up in Vermont. So military bases aren't exactly that big out there. But one way or another, this is the area, we're approaching it now. You can see all the statues of all the jets and everything. And right up there, you can see where I don't know if you guys can see that far yet, kind of the end of the light there, the traffic light. That's where the benches are that I usually would sit at and think. So we'll be rounding there in about 2-3 minutes. But I guess while we're waiting to get over there, I'll remind you guys to go ahead and give me that big old thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And if you know anyone in the military that you'd like to thank for their service, or you know, you'd just like to thank military people in general, would you go ahead and share this video so we can get it out to more military members and let them know how much they mean to us? Because obviously, you know, they play a big role in us being where we are today. So here's some more of the jets so you guys can see it up close. That's America's Wing 552nd. And guys, you might want to pause the video if you want to read these, as long as it's not blurry. I'm hoping it's not blurry, but if you want to read these, just go ahead and pause along the way. I just want to make sure that, you know, it's a military video, so I will be making sure to pay respect to each one of these so you guys can read them and see what you think of them. And again, guys, one way or another, make sure you thank a military member for their service, because a lot of them, they went through a lot, and they've lost, you know, brothers in arms and stuff like that, sisters in arms. So I think that it's helpful to remember that they're the real world heroes. I mean, like, we might have celebrities that, you know, we call our heroes or whatever, but no, my heroes, my brother and all the other military members that have served past and present. You guys are the true heroes, and I mean, honestly, it's because of you guys that I'm here. So and Tyler, just so you know, when you see this and you see the thumbnail, your wife gave me permission to post your picture, so I hope you're not mad that I posted your picture, but hopefully you like what it says around it. All right, well, that's about that area. We're coming over my little thinking area so we can wrap up this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I think this is still technically Midwest City, but we're right on the verge of Del City. So I think technically I'm in Del City, I believe. I'm on what's called Sooner Street. And I believe on the right side of Sooner Street, which would be, you know, where the base is, that's Midwest City, because I know Tinker Air Force Base is technically in Midwest City. And then I believe on this side of the street that I'm on is technically Del City. So, yeah, it might be a little confusing, but I guess I get to give you guys a tour of two cities at once. And neither one of them has a downtown that's worthwhile for me to record at night. But I will hit Oklahoma City. And again, I got that Army shirt on for you, Tyler, too. I thought today was an appropriate day to wear it in a video. I'd make sure this is the first video I wore it in. But usually that bench, oh, there it is. That bench, or that bench, I tended to sit in a lot. I brought my little brother out here as well. He got to, we hung out here a couple times. So, yeah, that's my little sit and thinking spot. And, you know, it's part of the reason why I'm at where I'm at. So it's convenient that I get to thank you for your service while I'm around one of my favorite spots. So that's all. Again, guys, make sure you thank a military member, and thank you again, Tyler, for your service and for making sure that I have the freedom to do this. You have a great time and stay safe. I plan on seeing you soon.